Hello, hello, beautiful earth angels, empaths, cycle breakers, light workers. Hello, hello, hello. All right, I pushed live on Instagram. Welcome, everyone. So delighted to be here with you. Happy Miracle Monday. Welcome to Archangels for Pain Relief Meditation series. This is the first of a series of free meditations that I'm leading with the Archangels for very specific pains. And today we are working with Archangel Uriel for headache relief and migraine relief. And so my intention is to make these offerings simple, succinct, and supportive. So short and sweet. And so as well as to create a space of transformation for you, that you come one person and you leave transformed. You leave with relief. You leave with a gem. You leave more connected to your body, to your soul, and to your angels. And it's just an honor to be here. So my name, if you're new to my work, is Jill Kempner, and I'm known as the angelic pain relief expert. I have been in the healing arts for almost 3 decades, beginning as a massage therapist and a yoga teacher, and then evolving into this work I do today as an angelic pain relief expert. I'm an angel coach, alchemist, and author of Receiving from Your Angels, 4 practices to heal your pain with angel love. And I'm so delighted to be here with you. Sharing this part of my medicine. I'm actually working on my second book and was inspired while writing the second book to share the medicine, the energy, the frequency, the healing of the archangels with you through this sacred offering. So I see this as time with your angels and time to receive angelic pain relief and time to receive gems. So say hi if you're here. And just listening for just a minute. So the bulk of the time that we're going to spend, I'm hoping these are 30 minutes or less. And the bulk of the time that we're going to spend together is in the meditation, receiving the medicine of Archangel Uriel, your guardian angels, and the healing relief from headaches and migraines. But I want to set the stage here by I'm just listening for a minute, talking a little bit about the archangels themselves, right? So archangels are seen as bridges of light that are, what are they bridging? They're bridging our humanity and our divinity. Archangels, this is how my teacher described archangels, and I love this definition. Imagine God as a huge heart. Every time God's heart beats, an angel is created. So thinking about the angels and the archangels as the heartbeats of God, right? This pure essence of love. So I see the angels as beings of love and light who have no agenda. They are only here to serve you, to serve your highest timeline, to serve your pain relief, to serve unconditional love. So that's the frequency that we're bringing when we tune in and ask for help from the archangels. And when I'm talking about the angels, there's no religious affiliation, dogma, or doctrine. Truly, angels and archangels are beyond religion. So all faiths are welcome here. So the world, hold on. So let me just listen for a second. So Archangel Uriel is the angel of hope, of illumination, of innocence, of initiation. He's the angel of clear cognizance, the angel of helping you align your will with divine will. So a crown chakra angel, a solar plexus chakra angel. Today we'll be focused more on the crown chakra aspect of Uriel's medicine. Uriel is the light of God. And is connected with the sun. So sun and sunlight, which of course makes so much sense that he's here during the summer season right now. Another synchronicity. So the three frequencies that I want to talk about with Archangel Uriel, and then we'll go into the meditation with his frequency. Let me think other thing I want to say about archangels. So angels we're never human. They have no bodies, no ego, no gender. So understand when I say Uriel and he, I'm using that very loosely because really spirit is genderless. So, but yet the angels come with a slightly more masculine or feminine energy to support our connection to them, right? So they come and bring a little human flavor, if you will. So thank you for remind me of that, angels. Okay, so let's talk about Archangel Uriel as the angel of illumination. So Uriel is the light of God, right? And as the angel of illumination, Uriel shines light into places that have been hidden by fear, stress, overwhelm, overthinking. Rather than simply asking, how do I get rid of these headaches? Uriel gently asks, what is this headache trying to illuminate? So you see there's a different angle there. And I want to back up. So my work as an angel coach, my work as an angelic pain relief expert, right? I'm on a mission to heal the pain of the world one soul at a time. And I do this with the relax, release, receive process, right? So I'm on a mission to help highly sensitive, highly intuitive souls take your pain and turn it into peace and step into the calm, clear, confident you with angel love and relaxation. And so the angels see pain as a portal, as a teacher, as a messenger. Whereas our humanity, our ego sees pain as something to get rid of, to kill, to numb, to suppress. So we're shifting when we call in the archangels, we're shifting how we view the pain. And that's where the angels come in and support us. So thank you for that, angels. Okay. So with that, right, sometimes the headache isn't the problem, it's the messenger. So the headache may be illuminating mental overload, unprocessed emotions, perfectionism, chronic worry, or simply that you've been living in your head instead of your heart, instead of your body. So as Archangel Uriel steps in, illuminating the message beneath the pain, Uriel also illuminates the next right step towards relief. And I really love that. So the reflection is, what is this headache trying to illuminate for me? So Archangel Uriel is also the angel of innocence. So what the angels were showing me was to understand that their frequencies, right? Their frequencies are here for our healing journey. And my job is to help you understand the frequencies the archangels are emitting so that you can tap into that that available line of energy, that available frequency. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, thank you, angels. So, angel of innocence. Also, what I'm going to be showing you is that every angel has sort of an alliteration for you to start to get comfortable and familiar with their energy so you can start calling on them for so many things. Uriel helps with much more than headaches, but today we're going to bring some headache and migraine relief. I'm also going to be sharing 3 universal messages of headaches, but then understand that they'll be your own personal message. Okay, so as the angel of innocence, think about innocence, the frequency of innocence, as the purity of your soul, right? Your soul has never been broken. It has never left source. It's never lost its light. So when you live in fear, self-judgment, pressure, or believing that we have to hold everything together, this creates tension throughout the body, including the head, including your head. So Uriel's ray of innocence gently melts shame, self-criticism, emotional heaviness that can contribute to headaches. Uriel reminds us that this headache is not a punishment. It's communication. So instead of fighting the body, fighting the pain, fighting the headache or migraine, right, you begin to listen to it, to the pain, to the part, to your body with compassion. So the reflection is, what judgment, pressure, or expectation am I ready to release? And I really love that. And then Archangel Uriel as the angel of initiation. So one of my teachers described initiation as a challenging experience that elevates you from one level of consciousness to the next. So Uriel helps us see that even a headache can become an initiation. Instead of asking, how do I make this go away? Which is something my husband struggles with. We begin asking, what is this experience inviting me to become? Often the headache becomes the doorway to healthier boundaries, deeper rest, greater presence, renewed trust, and a more loving relationship with yourself. So the angels, again, they see the pain as the portal, as the messenger, as the change maker, as the teacher, as the mentor, not the tormentor. So when we receive the message from the pain, from the headache, we often discover that that pain was pointing us toward the healing all along. So understanding that pain can be that initiator, can initiate change, initiate transformation, initiate, and that's part of Uriel's medicine, right? The initiator of seeing it differently. He is the angel of brilliant ideas, miracles, and epiphanies, which I feel like is connected with that energy of initiation, right? Because we could be struggling and suffering and being in pain, or we can slow down, simplify, and soften, welcome the angels, and understand what that pain is teaching us. That's the energy of Uriel and initiation. Okay, so the reflection is, what new level of consciousness is this headache inviting me into? So I want to talk about 3 universal messages of headaches and migraines. But I want to understand that we're talking about headaches from an emotional and energetic standpoint, not as much the physical. They're absolutely 100% physical reasons, right? Imbalances and issues that contribute to a headache. Sleep, diet, hydration, movement, pre-existing conditions, right? Like concussions, seizures, medications. I mean, there's so much that can happen in the physical. So we're not denying that. This is about welcoming a different viewpoint that opens up the doorway to miracles, opens up the doorway to initiation. Okay, let me keep going now because I want to share the 3. Okay, so the archangels seek to empower you, encourage you, and support you in that very alignment. The alignment, because what we're looking for, right, is this balance between our humanity and our divinity. So 3 messages from universal messages from headaches and migraines. And let me know if this resonates with you. Let me know what you're hearing, seeing, and feeling in the comments or in the chat. Okay. 3, out of your head and into your heart, slow down and ground, be here now. Let me talk about those. So number 1 is out of your head and into your heart. Headaches can often symbolize that we need to stop ruminating, examining, overthinking, and shift from the analytical mind, the overthinking, worried mind, into the intuitive, feeling, ever-present heart, which is where your angels are always communicating with you. There's so much more I can say about that, but I want this to be short, simple, and sweet today. Number 2, slow down and ground. When the ego's in charge, we do. We go, we think, we move. We don't always slow down and reflect. So slow down and ground, right? The headache is saying, is a message to slow down. Stop thinking, going, doing, rushing, and let yourself be. In that being, you may receive a physical instruction, right? Rest, hydrate, rebalance electrolytes, say no. But we can't know the message the body is always giving through the headache unless we slow down, right? So slow down and ground. And then be here now. When your head is throbbing, aching, pounding, you can almost guarantee that you're not in the now. It can be a sign that you're fantasizing, daydreaming, escaping the now moment. So, and remember, when we work with the angels, there's no judgment. So the ache in the head is actually calling you back to your body, to your breath, and to the now. This matters because this is where your angels are, right here, right now, sending you love. So the shift with the headaches is to stop reaching for something to kill it, get rid of it, suppress it, and let it be a signal to come back to the present moment. I love that. So the illumination of Uriel, right? Come out of the head and into the heart. The innocence of Uriel, slow down and ground with compassion instead of pushing. An initiation to be here now and receive the message. Isn't that beautiful? Okay. So now we're going to do a beautiful meditation with Archangel Uriel to give you some relief. And we're going to be moving through the alchemy formula. So what the angels gave me, the alchemy formula, because at the end of alchemy, we have a gem. The alchemy is that the pain is now peace. The wound is now wisdom. The lead is now gold. Okay, and they gave me the formula that I'm going to share with you through this meditation. Invitation plus devotion plus intention plus R to the third, relax, release, receive equals alchemy, right? Relief. So now through the meditation, you're going to receive some relief from Uriel, clearing and relief, and your own personal message that your body is sharing and communicating with you through the headache, right? Whether it's chronic headaches, chronic migraines. Beautiful. So let's do this meditation. Feel free, if you're able to lie down. If that's not if you're listening to this when you're driving, you can listen, you can go back and listen to the replay and do this meditation all over again. So, yeah. So closing your eyes, if that's available for you, and take some cleansing breaths. Allow your breath to anchor you into the now, into your body, into your heart, and deep into the earth. And as you breathe, tune into all of the love here that's inside of you, that your body and soul have for each other. Love that is all around you, that your angels have for you. And we start with the invitation to your angel team. So as you breathe, invite your soul to lead. You just say in your inner voice, I invite my soul to lead. As we welcome your beautiful angel team here and the overlighting mentor, Archangel Uriel. So we welcome each of your angels and guardian angels, allies, animals, ancestors, ascended masters, all of the archangels, especially Archangel Uriel, and the hardest source to be here now. Thank you for guiding and protecting each of us for our absolute highest good and highest healing. As you trust, you're exactly where you're meant to be. You are the keeper of your mind and body. And we welcome only those angels, guides, and earth angels that love you unconditionally. Breathe in the calm of your angels, the calm of your soul and your heart. As we welcome the medicine, the frequency of devotion, the clarity of your soul and your angels in your mind. I am devoted to receiving love and headache relief from my angels. Allowing your heart and mind to open to your angels' love. And now we're going to set the intention, your personal pain relief intention. Begin by setting the intention to receive more unconditional love than you've ever received before, welcoming the confidence of your soul into your core. And then ask living angels, what do I need to release to step onto my soul's highest timeline of illumination, of innocence and initiation? What am I releasing for headache relief? And just listen and trust. Might just literally be pain, like you're releasing the pain or the tension or the inflammation. Maybe you'll get another message. And then loving angels, what are you inviting me to receive? To heal this pain, what frequency, intention, energy is healing this pain, these headaches, these migraines, once and for all? And just trust what you see, feel, hear, know, sense, and smell in this sacred moment in time. Trust yourself, trust your body, trust your heart. Trust Archangel Uriel. So we welcome the medicine of relaxation. Relax and cherish your body. As we welcome physical relaxation, just let your muscles melt from your bones. Release tension especially from the top of your head. So where the hair meets the scalp. Relaxing the muscles in the brow, the temples, and the eyes, all the way back to where the eyes attach at the back of the skull. Relaxing all the muscles in the face, the cheeks, the jaw, the tongue, the throat. Breathe and relax the back of the neck at the vagus nerve. and across the shoulders and down the arms and hands like a waterfall. Exhale and release any tension from your upper back, middle back, and lower back, all the way through the lower body and down through your energetic roots. See and feel roots of light flowing through your legs, through the soles of your feet, through the Earth Star chakra, deep, deep, deep into the earth. Your roots are here. Uriel is here to bring you relief. Breathe and welcome emotional relaxation. So knowing that the messenger in your head, the throbbing, the aching, the pressure, the tension, all of those parts are loved, are welcome, are seen, heard, and understood by your angels and by your soul. So as the emotions calm, as these parts feel seen, heard, and witnessed, your body can relax even more. Breathe and welcome mental relaxation. So for a moment, see your mind as a calm, clear, still lake at the base of a mountain. Let the breath rise from the roots up the spine, through the crown, moving between the thoughts, the breath between the thoughts, and then exhale like a French press. Let go of all that pain, all that tension, all that pressure. Good. Inhale, roots to crown, open up, clearing the mind. Exhale like a French press, squeeze it all out, all the heaviness, all the pain, all the resistance. There we go, beautiful release. Again, inhale, roots to crown, open the mind, open the chakras, calm and clear. And then exhale like a French press, let go of all the heaviness, all the pain, all the darkness. Clear, clear, clear. With the mind and heart open, we welcome spiritual relaxation. So see yourself, this is in one word, spiritual relaxation is surrender. So see yourself as a glowing, mesmerizing, radiant light inside of your heart. That's your soul. And see the headache or the migraine as a symbol. And it's okay if you don't see anything. You can just say, I see my pain as a symbol. And then have the courage to release it to your guardian angels, to their pearlescent white light. Release it to Uriel and the light of the sun. And as you release, you're creating space for grace. As you release the pain, the tension, you're inviting benevolence. As you release, you're creating space for trust. And for Uriel's beautiful medicine. So we welcome the medicine of release and lead with your heart, the medicine of receive and trust. So sinking the thinking mind into the feeling heart, letting the heart open wider, deeper, more. We welcome the light of Uriel, the light of the sun, the light of source. And all of his medicine, illumination, innocence, initiation, hope, miracles. So welcome, what I'm seeing and hearing is welcome that pain. Whether it's throbbing, aching, stabbing, tension. And bring it from the head into the heart. And just notice. right? We have the safety nets of releasing here, cushions of comfort, release only when ready, no rushing. So there's this infinite patience, this infinite spaciousness to learn the lesson, to understand the deeper meaning, especially if you've been struggling with chronic tension, headaches, or migraines for decades, for years. And as you feel the safety nets of releasing here, as you feel your soul here, we welcome Uriel, who places his healing hands, his light-filled hands, on the top of your head. And actually, he's sort of correcting me because he's saying, well, he's putting his hand where you have the pain. So not everybody's the top of the head, right? It can be at the forehead, the temples, the over across the eyes. It could be the back of the head. So he's putting his hand right on the pain and just pouring in your intention that you set, pouring in relief, light, healing, medicine, and that those frequencies of illumination, those frequencies of innocence, the frequency of initiation, transforming this pain into a portal, transforming this heaviness, this tension into light. So just notice what you see, feel, hear, know, sense, and smell. Trust all the ways your angels are communicating with you. Trust the wisdom. Trust the healing. Trust the light. And the angels saying, trust the gems. So there is a gem here for you. What lesson am I learning from this headache? What is the deeper meaning of this pain? I'm willing to see, sense, hear, feel, know the gem of this pain. So as I said that, Uriel is pouring in. Now he's at the top of the center of the crown. And he has this beautiful beam of light that's filled with his medicine, his frequency of innocence, his frequency of illumination, his frequency of initiation. And his sacred angel Reiki symbol, and he's opening up the crown chakra petals, the 1,000-petaled lotus, and bringing in this medicine of miracles, brilliance, epiphanies. So letting your heart, your mind, and your crown chakra temple be open. Open to the medicine, open to the wisdom, open to the light. Okay, as soon as I said that, there's this clearing, this releasing that is happening. I'm just listening because he's showing me something. Yes. So just breathe and relax. Relax and receive. The gem, the medicine, the frequency of your intention, of Uriel. Thank you, angels, for drawing near at this time. and revealing to us what we most need to know. And so there's this vacuuming at the crown of the head, just this big release of pressure, of, there you go, of tension, of heaviness, of that energy of ruminating, overthinking, overanalyzing. It's just lifting it up, lifting it off your body, your head, your crown, up to the heart of the angels. Whew. And he's bringing in again now that sacred angel Reiki symbol to stabilize the crown. He invites you to drop all the way back down to the roots. If there's anything else that needs to be cleared, anything else that needs to be released, just using the breath and the energetic roots to release it. I'm willing to understand the deeper meaning of this pain, learn the lesson, receive the gems. What is the gem of this headache? What is it teaching me? What is it pointing me towards? What is it illuminating? What lesson am I learning from this headache, from this pain? So Uriel, placing one hand at the top of your head, one hand at the back of your solar plexus, filling you with the light of the sun. Beautiful. And I'm just listening. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else, angels? Beautiful. So Uriel steps back and bows to you. Your guardian angels bow to you. Your soul bows to you. Archangel Michael comes in, recalibrating your energy body to your normal daily activities on all four levels of your being: physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, in all directions of time, for your absolute highest good and highest healing. And so it is. My gosh, time goes by so fast. That was so amazing and fun. I can't wait to listen back to that beautiful, divinely guided meditation. And I want to thank you so much for taking the time, whether you're here live or connecting through the replay. I have an invitation for you to a free consult. So I have something called an angelic pain relief consult. This is a 1-hour conversation over Zoom where it's a heartfelt and compassionate space where I'm listening to you and your angels. This is the best way that I can help you, and there's nothing to prepare. I'll put the consult link in the comments. In this conversation, I'm listening to you and your angels, and I'm going to share what your angels are saying about your pain and share the angelic perspective of your pain. This creates a moment of relief. And then together, we are going to create your roadmap to relief, the frequency, the intention that will heal your pain, the archangel that's going to help you along that path, and the simple steps forward to your next level of relief. I would be honored to have that conversation with you. If this resonated with you, feel free to like it, share, comment. I appreciate your help, love, and support. If you know someone who is struggling with headaches and migraines, have them listen to this, see if it adds value to their life. My intention, of course, is to add value, to create relief one soul at a time, right? Heal the pain of the world one soul at a time. So feel free to share this with somebody who it may serve. Okay. And then, so this initially was supposed to be a Zoom webinar, but I was guided to open it up to the public. So the next one, which is July 20th, so it's a Monday, same time, 4:30 p.m., supposed to be 4:30 to 5. will be July 20th will be Archangel Uriel for healing the shoulders and shoulder pain relief. And so I'll be, again, talking about her frequency, some of the universal messages of shoulder pain, and then we'll do a meditation with her. So again, I'm so grateful for you. I love you. I appreciate you. I'll be sending this replay in my newsletter. So if you're not signed up for that, go to my website, jillkempnerhealing.com, and you can receive the replay directly to your inbox. So you can listen to it anytime. And I look forward to connecting with you soon. I am back tomorrow for my weekly podcast. I think it's podcast 165, as we continue to talk about the energy body. And yeah, I just am so grateful to share my medicine with you in this way. I love how fast time went, and I'll see you next time. Mwah. July 20th. And then I'll put the consult link and the information for the next one in my newsletter in the comments. Okay, lots of love. Bye. Thank you. Let's see who was here. Oh my gosh, JD, Malloy, Gilly, David, Parkinson, Patty, Cray, Justin, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.